Hey, welcome. All my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in. Check out your boy. Hey, Funk. Thinking right out here in that in the wee hours of the morning doing what I do for you. Today, I got a good one for you. Let's get this thing going. Right in 25 rules to live by storytelling. Story with a message. The message is in the story for life. These are life lessons. I'm giving it to you. You tuning in and receiving them. We got a good thing going. Let's rock. Right thinking mission, and I'm on it, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate every individual to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment, knowing yourself a little bit better from the inside out. Right thinking way of life through mental and spiritual discipline daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. That's my mission, to get you to do just that. Your mission to learn it and do just that. Know thyself. The question is always, do you know yourself? Pick out which person this is for you. Which one of these do you fit? A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Is that you? Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. You can teach them. They're easy. That's why I do what I do. I got you. Stay tuned. Worry about it. I got you. Stay tuned. It's only going to get better. Watch this. A person who knows not and believes that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows but knows not that they know is asleep spiritually. I can awaken them with spiritual knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons, they actually reside in you. Right thinkers know thyself. And to Maya, be true. You have to understand who and what Maya represents. I got a lesson for you coming again, because some people might not understand. Those new people tuning in, I appreciate you. I want to educate you on who Maya is and what she represents to us right thinkers. Today, right thinkers, I'm chuckling because, all right, let's talk about I'm your spiritual pusherman. I got a drug dealer's mentality. I've been telling you that since we started this thing. That's not going to change. I just flip it, put it to different perspective, but it's still the same mentality. Watch this. When I used to sell the other stuff, they loved it. Yeah, I make sure it was good, kept it on point, so that was my thing. If you're going to do it good. Now that I'm doing knowledge and spiritual truth to get you to know God, oh, I'm having a ball. So yeah, I'm the spiritual pusher man. Let's rock. I'm your mama. I'm your daddy. I'll be your brother in the alley. I'm the one who got what you need. Knowledge of self. That'll take care of all your ills. Trust me, I'm pushing that from now on. I will teach you right thinking philosophy whenever you want it, however you may want it. I can do it any way you want. I'm the right thinking man. That's what I do for you. If you want it, I give it to you. Don't cost you nothing but your time, okay? And after that, your energy and effort you put into, do what you need to do for you. There's no such thing as luck. Luck is a residue of hard work. I've been a lucky man for the last few years. Look, I've been working hard for the last few years. Luck is just a residue of that. For some people, oh, you just lucky. Trust me. Luck, like blessings, don't happen by accident. Let's go. Right thinking philosophy is pure spiritual knowledge, aka spiritual truths that can help you know yourself by practicing it daily, and you become a master of you, aka know thyself. That's the remedy. That's the formula that you need to do just what you're trying to do. Know yourself. I got you. Trust me. When I had the drugs, I was the doctor. Why? Man, whatever your problem was, I could cure it. I had the goods. I sold it. That was years ago. Now I'm giving. I'm giving spiritual knowledge that you can use to help change your life. I ain't trying to get you high. I'm trying to get you free of yourself. A lot of times we are what's holding us back. Another lesson. It's called problems, fetters. Okay, be more than that. All right. If I got you high back in the day, I did it. I sold it, and that was again years ago when I was what doing the wrong thing. Still the mentality, hustling, trying to make that money, and think I'm doing you a favor. Why? You come to me when you want to get your head right. I was the man. Okay. Now you can come to me when you want to get some knowledge. Nobody comes. So I come to you. That's why I do what I do for you right here every day. All right, let's rock. Spiritual knowledge, trust me, is a must. Spirit without knowledge, you're a spiritual fanatic. You're hell-bent on your belief and you're following a belief system. And if you don't fully understand what you're doing, what your belief is in, you really just, again, a fanatic, a fan of God who don't know nothing, but they just know, oh, praise the Lord, oh, yeah, all that. Reckless. All right. What I call spiritual knowledge is from our ancient ancestors' way of life, aka Maya, my girl, the balance, the scale in life. You need to have choices. Good, bad, left, right, up, down, in, out. So that's when it comes into play. But you also need knowledge. That's my area. We are spiritual beings. We all have spirit. The spirit is of God, but we're having what? A human experience. And having spiritual knowledge combined with your human experience, you know thyself. You have knowledge of self, so you know who you are and you can function as a human being spiritually. You can do, be, and act accordingly, and you'll be fine. I do it every day. They say you can be in the world but not of it. That means when you know you, you of the world. Why? You ain't in that nonsense. Like my man said, I slide between the nonsense that we going on like an eel through seaweed. Why? I ain't got no nickel in that dime that y'all dealing with right now. I'm not in the matrix. I'm off the grid, so to speak, spiritually. But watch this. Now, I spent over 35 years learning and practicing my spirituality, obtaining the knowledge that I need to have what? Master myself. Now, as a master, after doing what I did, I can teach you to be a master of yourself. All you gotta do is tune in, pay attention, and put that work in like I do every day. There ain't no one specific person who can know God. These are things you can do so you can know yourself. Okay, let's go. Spiritual knowledge, aka spiritual truths, is what I mastered. Now I teach it to all those who want to do the same. That's why I do what I do. Is for you. Trust me. I love teaching right then philosophy. Wish I could do it more once a week. Okay, but other than that, I'm still teaching it my way. Why? I walk, talk, and act on a day-to-day basis doing what I do for anybody that I encounter. Okay? Why do I do that? Young people, I like to educate young people. Why? So that they can understand and know themselves at an early age. If we stop fabricating history and tell our young the truth about who we are, they would do a whole lot better. Why? Because they don't have to sift through the nonsense to find themselves. Let's teach them who they are at an early age. Yeah, that just breaks my heart. But yeah, I'm big on that one. Let's go. Now, living spiritually means you are a right thinker. Most people think because they go to church, they're spiritual. No, not so fast. Like my man Lee Coastal say, not so fast. Why? Because you go to church don't make you spiritual. When you know, understand, and live by God's tenets, that makes you spiritual. Go to church just make you religious. Okay, understand that. Okay, yeah. Living spiritual means you're a right thinker. I live, watch this, what I call a spiritual lifestyle. And it's based on what? Righteous spiritual knowledge living daily. I practice what I teach. I teach what I practice. This becomes a way of life. That's what I'm trying to tell you. When you taught, watch this, the truth that you can live by early in life, you can manifest some good things before you make all the mistakes trying to find yourself, looking for the truth. I spent 30-some years on that search. I took that journey a long time ago. Why? I was in search of the truth. It took me a little while. That's not sorry. But young people, I'm giving you what you need. Trust me. I ain't giving you the fluff. I'm not putting a cut on it. I'm giving it to you the way you need to get it. Hear it, understand it, manifest it, implement it, and manifest it, and you'll see for yourself. Yeah, that brother right on point. Trust me. That's all I got for you. I'm not here to, no, I don't tell jokes. I don't shuck and jive. I don't dance. I teach. Let's go. Let me get back to what I do. All right. Now, I call right thinking philosophy being what? You are become God conscious. Knowing thyself is God consciousness. With what? Spiritual discipline, you can be obedient to your God consciousness and do, live, and be doing the right thing like I do on a day-to-day basis. They call it virtues. They call it righteous. You can call it what you want. But when you're doing it, he'll recognize it. Trust me. And then you'll be blessed. Right thinkers take full responsibility, trust me, for all their actions. And that's the key. You are what you do. And what you do is you. So if you say this and you doing that and they don't match, you have a problem. And most people can recognize that. That makes you look hypocritical, phony, or a liar. And either one is not a good look. So that's not the look you want from your actions. Be responsible for what you say and do. Why? Because they know before acting, you think before you act. And that way your actions will be calculated and will start out. When you just react, usually gonna be wrong. Trust me on that one. But yeah, think first. Spiritual people put what? God's will over their ego, self, to do what? The right thing for the right reason. I'm going to hold myself accountable to do the right thing, even when I don't want to. But guess what? When I do that, there's one other side for that. So I don't have a problem giving in to that desire that I want to do something. No, just do it because it's right. Got you. That's earning your blessings. And that's how it's done. Trust me. Next one. I am, I got to roll this thing up. Yeah, I am what I call a spiritual master. I have mastery over myself. I don't run nobody else. I don't do nothing for nobody except give them information to help them do what they need to do for themselves. Hence, I do what I do for you. My spiritual discipline is what keeps me humble, grounded, and my spirit I don't serve my ego. I have it under control. That's self-mastery. When you know your problem, that's half the problem solved. When you address your problem personally, then you can solve your own problem within yourself. You don't need outside sources. That's constructive criticism. A lot of us don't handle that well. But when you're doing something that people can see is wrong, they're going to bring it up to you. I'm growing in right thinkers. Man, I'm loving it. Why? Daily. Because of the truth that I speak. AKA, I call it Makadu. I speak from the heart. I'm giving you what I got. All I got is truth. It ain't hard to do that. I ain't trying to snow you. I ain't trying to play you. I ain't trying to con you. I'm trying to enlighten you. I take that serious. Okay, trust me. All right. Again, I'm a sage. That's why I tell you I do what I do for you. I am the spiritual pusherman. I'm pushing spiritual truths. And guess what? I tune in to receive them. So guess what? I got plenty more for you. There's more where that come from. So keep coming. I'll keep dishing like you. What I used to push was what? Drugs. Not good. Now, when I'm pushing knowledge of self, real good. Trust me on this one. Okay, I done got better at what I'm pushing. And what I'm pushing have gotten better. Why? Because it'll work for you. I don't financially grow from doing what I do, but our blessings in my life is better than any of that. So if you think I'm out for the money, I ain't that dude. Okay? But you think I'm out to seeing people better themselves and become better people, that's what I'm trying to get done. Okay? Call me crazy. I've been called that before. You know, we the first. Okay? Trust me. All right, here you go. Whoa. Okay, we almost there. I got you. I'm in the warehouse. Now, what I used, we did that one. Now, I used to get you high. Okay? And deal with life, to help you deal with life. Cloud nine, yeah, what you need? I got what you need. You depressed, man? Take one of these acids and perk up. Take this lewd and chill out. Smoke this weed and sniff this coke. Okay? All that was false. All that was wrong. All that was bad. And we enjoyed it. Watch this. Now, I give you or teach you my spiritual knowledge to live with and to do the right thing with. Those who didn't know me back then, better. Why? You know me now. Why? I'm a different person. And what I got for you is good this time. I got the goods. Let me wrap this up again. I appreciate you tuning in. The new signings, the new subscriptions, I appreciate all that. I have spiritual knowledge for you. Why? So you become a right thinker and get it. Trust me, it's all good. Let me wrap it up and take it home. Yes, I'm the spiritual pusher man. I got knowledge that you need. So if you got a question, you got anything you want to know about what I do, tune in or ask me, write me, whatever you got to do, and I'll answer it. But yeah, this is what I do. I get you spiritually high and that you can live by. I give you stuff that will get you high consciously. You raising your conscious level to the next higher. So you need to know your higher self, aka God. I'm helping you do that. That's what right thinking philosophy is all about. You put the work in, I give you instructions. I'm not just a spiritual pusher man. I am a spiritual knowledge user. When daily, I live by what I teach. Again, what I teach and what I preach is what I live by. Watch this. I push spirituality. I'm the spiritual. I use spirituality. I am the spiritual pusher man. With spiritual truths, you can raise yourself from a situation that you're in life to a better situation in your life. That's my point. That's my goal. And I know it works. I use it. I teach spirituality the best I can. You know why I'm the spiritual. You know why? Because I am the spiritual pusher man. A.K.A. the gingerbread man. When I was doing the wrong thing, I said, yeah, catch me if you can. Well, I'm going to push these drugs as fast as I can. Now I'm pushing spiritual enlightenment as fast as I can. So I know they can't catch me now. Why? I'm fast. Let me wrap it up. Again, right thinkers. I eat, sleep, and teach spiritual truths every day. So now people say, hey, that's the right thinking man. Or, a.k.a. the spiritual pusher man. I'll be back. I got more for you.